Oh, sun is shining. What a glorious day. Let's take a nice, comfortable seated position on the mat. Normal cross-legged position. Just relax, release the muscles from underneath the sit bones. And I just like you to rest your wrists on your knees. Hands are relaxed. Just roll the shoulders back, come into a comfortable seated position. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. We're just going to take some breaths here. Find the stillness in the pose this morning. The first seated pose can sometimes be the hardest. This is the one where you're centering, grounding down into the floor. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. If you like, you can close your eyes or just rest your gaze on the floor just in front of your legs. Feel your sit bones connecting down with the floor. Ground the energy down, feel the floor support your weight. Find the stillness, find the natural rhythm of your breath. We're going to work with the rhythm this morning. In yoga, we always try and work with the breath. Connect the mind, the body, and the breath in yoga, and it's much easier to connect it all in actual life. So on the next in-breath, we're going to take our arms up through to center, breathing in and breathing out to come down. So palms facing down on the out breath. Sit up nice and tall. Breathing in to come up, palms together at the top, facing each other, and breathing out. Find your rhythm, move with the breath. Really simple move. Gets your brain working. Time with the body, which is what we're going for. Breathing out. We're going to do one more. Nice deep breath in. Pull up out of the spine. Find the length at the top. And on the out breath, we're going to go over to the right-hand side. So just take it over. Pull up out of your sit bones before you take it over. This is the first side bend this morning, so don't expect to get really deep. Just take it to wherever is comfortable for you. Just notice if both of your hips are still connected with the floor. Sometimes we lift, just plant it back down. Breathing in to come up through center, arms come up, pull up out of the spine again. We're going to take it over to the other side. So over to the left-hand side, feel a stretch down the right-hand side of the waist. Reconnect your right sit bone with the floor. Feel the stretch down the side waist. Just have a little check as well to make sure if you folded over your front body at all, just shine the heart up towards the ceiling. Open up. On the next in-breath, we're coming up through center. Pull up again. Really press the shoulder blades down to the floor. Take it over to the other side. You might be able to get a bit further this time. If you can, see if you can get your forearm to touch the floor that side, whilst keeping the hip bones firmly connected to the floor. Hold it here. Feel the stretch. Open up through the chest as well. Just make sure you haven't collapsed and rolled forward. Nice open up. Breathing in to come up through center. Press the shoulder blades towards the floor. Take it over to the other side. See if you can get a bit further this way. Feel the stretch down the right-hand side of the body. Stretch the fingertips up and over to the left-hand side. Ground down through the palm of the left hand and through the sit bones. Breathing in to prepare, and on the next out breath, we're going to come down through tabletop. So meet me in tabletop first. Then we're going to uncurl the toes. We're going to walk our hands back. We're going to come all the way up to standing. So really nice and slowly come into your squat position. We're going to roll up. So in our roll up, we're going to plant the feet first, nice soft knees. Uncurl the spine, tip the chin under. Roll the shoulders back, head comes last. Bring your arms all the way through. We're just going to take it up to the top. And on the out breath, take the hands down. Nice standing pose. Let's take a posture check here. So start with the feet. We're just going to rock forward and back very gently. So the weight is in the balls of the feet. Rock forward and back. Take a little pelvic tilt under. Release the toes. You should be able to give them a wiggle. And on the next in-breath, we're going to take the hands all the way up. Really pull up out of the spine. On the out-breath, we're going to take the hands down. We're going to roll all the way down. So roll it down vertebra by vertebra. Tuck the chin. Take it all the way down to the floor. Nice soft knees. Just waking up the spine. I'd like you to hang here. Feel the weight of the head. Feel the weight of the arms. On the next in-breath, we're going to roll up, work with the breath. Head comes last. We're going to follow through with the arms. Arms come all the way up. This time, we're going to take a very small back bend at the top. So press your hips forward to the front of the room. On the out breath, we're going to come down. Follow it down. Roll the head. Soft knees. Roll it all the way down. Take a minute to hang here in a forward fold. Tuck the chin. On the next in-breath, we're going to come up. So really tuck the tailbone in and curl vertebra by vertebra. Your chin comes last. Follow through with the arms. Take it up to a small back bend at the top. Breathing out to come down. Feel the breath. Roll down, tuck the chin, roll the shoulders down, soft knees as we come down. And just hang here. I'd like you to cross your arms, fold your arms, relax the head, fold forward, fold your chest down onto the knees. Use the head and the weight of the arms to stretch out the back of the legs. You can stay with a bent knee here, or you can take it to a straight leg. Absolutely up to you. Straighten the leg if you like, or you can keep it there with a bent knee. Breathing in, breathing out. On the next out breath, you're going to drop your hands down to the floor. You can stay with a bent knee here. We're going to walk forward to our plank position, walk it out into a straight arm plank. Then we're going to drop down to our press up position. So bend the elbows, lower the chest down slowly to the floor. We're going to take another small back bend here in cobra. So uncurl the feet. We're just going to take it up. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out to come down. We're going to do some waves here with the breath. So go in your time, not with me. You're breathing in to come up and out to come down. So press the tops of your feet into the floor. Breathing in to come up and out to go down. Roll the tops of your thighs inwards into the midline of the body as well. Breathing in to come up and out to go down. The more you do it, you might get a bit further in your back bend. You might want to take it up a little bit higher. And on the next one, we're going to come through plank. Okay, so we're going to take it up through our press up position, bend the knees. We're going to walk it back. And then we're going to take a roll up through to a standing pose. So roll up nice and slowly, just mobilizing the spine this morning. Roll the shoulders back, roll the head up, bring the arms through. We're going to take a back bend at the top. Make sure you've got a soft knee here as you breathe out to come down. We're going to roll out again, same sequence. Roll it down, tuck the chin, roll the shoulders, soft knees. We're going to walk out again to plank. So very slowly, walk it out, walk forward, down to plank. And when you're comfortable in that plank position, You're going to take a yogi press up, press it down, down to the floor. Chest goes down. Breathing in to come up. You might get a bit further this time. Breathing out, take it back down. We're going to go back to downward facing dog this morning. So really press the hips up and through in your first down dog. We're going to walk the legs. So walk the legs, really stretch out through the back. Press your hands down into the floor. Release the middle fingers on the hands. Make sure you're not holding on for dear life. We're going to walk the feet to the sides of the mat. We're going to take a wide leg, downward dog. Press your hips towards the back of the room. Stretch the legs out. If you can't get your heels on the floor in a normal down dog, this is a really nice variation. Wide leg, downward dog. Press the shoulder blades and the chest down towards the mat. Open up the shoulders, open up the hips. We're just going to walk the feet back into your normal down dog. So your feet are now about hip distance apart. Your heels might be off the floor. You might have a bent knee, that's fine. And we're going to walk it back in. Rolling up. Head comes last. Tuck the chin. Follow it all the way through. Bring the hands up and together at the top. Small back bend. Breathing out. Bring the arms down. We're going to roll it all the way down. One more round. So when you're at the floor, we're going to walk it out. Walk forward to your plank position. We're going to take it down to the floor. So really slowly feel the tension in the arms. Shine the heart up. Gaze comes up into cobra. On the out breath, we're going to take it down. Press back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet. Take some time to hang in downward facing dog. Nice little inversion. Inversions are really good. Mix up your circulation, really good for the nervous system. On the next in-breath, we're going to take our right foot up to the sky. Then we've got our knee repeaters. We're going to take 3 knees to our chest. So take it forward 1. Stay strong in your core. Take the leg back to 3-legged dog. Bring it forwards, knee to chest, 2. Last one, take it back up to the sky. On the 3rd one, we're going to take it all the way through to your lunge. So find the balance in this position. If you need to drop your knee, you can go here. If you're with me in high lunge, just make sure that your feet are in parallel position. They're both facing the same way as if you're on a train track. And then we're going to bring the arms up. So when you're strong in that position, we're going to release the arms up to your ears, okay? So the body's going to stay flat. This is a bit of a leg challenge this morning. We're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. Bring the arms down. It's a little bit like swimming. We're going to have a bit of a flow here. So breathing in, bring the arms up. Staying strong in that front leg. Breathing out. Arms come back. Breathing in, one more. Breathing out, arms come back. Really focus. We're going to bring the arms back together at the front. We're going to take it up. So engage your core. We're going to lift all the way up. Crescent pose. Nice bit of leg burn this morning, eh, guys? We're going to take a flow here as well. So we're going to come to cactus arms, okay? Cactus arms. So we're going to breathe out to come down in your high lunge. Breathe in to go up, palms facing each other. Stay strong in that back leg. Breathing out, arms come down. Breathing in to come up. We're going to take one more. And then we're going to cartwheel the hands back down to the floor in that nice strong position, walking back through plank. So replace the leg. We're going to go down to the floor, chest on the floor, head comes up. Breathing in to come up, breathing out to go down. Then you're going to press back, downward facing dog. Really good flow this morning, guys. Well done. We're going to do it on the other side. So walk the feet out, walk the back legs out. On your next in-breath, you're going to take your left leg up this time. Knee repeater, it's going to come to the chest. 1. Really engage the core. Take it up to the sky. 2. And on the third one, you're going to bring that left foot between your hands, step it through into your lunge. So you might need to change the position of the feet for this. Make sure you've got a strong base. You know where we're going now. We're going to take it up. So feet are facing forward. You're looking for a nice straight line in your ankle through to your knee. And when you're confident you've got your balance, we're going to lift the hands up, but we're staying low. Hold it here. We're going to breathe in to prepare. We're going to breathe out. Bring the arms down. Swim out. In. Wave the arms up. Palms together. On the out breath, we're going to take them back behind. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out. Arms to the side. On the next in breath, we're going to sweep the hands all the way up. Staying strong in that front leg. Really ground it down. Ground down through the feet. Take a minute to wiggle your toes in that front foot. Make sure that you're not clinging on for dear life. On the out breath, we're going to come down, cactus arms. Breathing in to come up. Pull the shoulder blades down towards the floor. Breathing out, cactus arms. Breathing in, kiss the biceps towards the ears. Breathing out, cactus arms. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out, cartwheel the hands down, back to your lunge. Replace the foot back to plank. We're going to go down through the flow. So take your chest to the floor. Up to cobra, little back bend. Take it down. We're going to go back and I'll meet you in downward dog. Press it up, downward dog. Take the hips towards the back of the room. Looking good, everyone. Walk the legs. So I'd like you to look forward to the top of your mat between your hands. We're going to just walk our feet forward. Place them between your hands. Then we're going to slowly roll up. Head comes last. We're going to take it down to the floor. So if you can do this without touching the floor, that would be wonderful. We're going to take it down. So I'd like you to cross your feet over. We're going to take it down to the floor. So you might need to put your arms out for balance. That's fine. Take it slowly. Take it down to the floor. Comfortable seated position. Then we're going to slowly walk the hands back. So I'd like you to have your fingertips facing front. So we're just going to keep it here. Take your knees up, place the feet flat on the floor. And we're just going to windshield wipe the legs to the side, over to the right, over to the left. Nice little spinal twist again this morning. Windshield wiper over. Find the stillness in the pose. And then bring your feet back to neutral. So just make sure that your ankles are in line with your knees, are in line with your hips. We're slowly going to roll the back down. So roll it down vertebra by vertebra. And we're going to come to a bridge. So if a full bridge is not for you, you can go for just a pelvic tilt, that's fine. So what we're going to do is align your feet. Take them, just walk them a little bit in closer to your sit bones. And then we're going to pelvic tilt. We're going to press our down through the feet, take our hips up, okay? So take it up, press the hips towards the ceiling. And I'd like you to walk your shoulder blades together just to get a little bit more lift. Clasp the hands down on the floor as well. Clasp them underneath your lower back. We're just going to hold it up here. Breathing in. So your body should be resting on the soles of your feet and the shoulder blades if you've walked them together. Take some nice deep breaths in here. Deep breaths out. Deep breaths in. Deep breath out through the nose. Really stay strong. Keep pressing down through the feet, staying strong in the hips. Imagine there's an invisible thread. There's a lasso around your hips, pulling them towards the ceiling. And then we're going to release the hands from the back. And we're going to slowly roll the vertebra, 5 vertebrae down to the floor. Hips come last. So just untuck the shoulder blades as well. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a nice little hug. I'd like you to rock back and forth here this morning. Just massage the spine. Rock back and forth. We're going to take a little ab balance this morning as well. So when you're ready, and it doesn't matter if you don't do this in one, I'd like you to roll up and balance on the sit bones in boat. Awesome job, guys. So you can rest your hands underneath your thighs here, or you can take it a little bit further. You can take the arms up. So we're going to lean back and stretch our legs out. Ready? Let's go for it. Engage the core. Take it back. Lower the legs and the body to the floor. Pick it up. If you want to stay here in boat pose, you can stay here, or you can stretch it out. Lower down to the floor. Pick it back up. Really engage the core, guys. If you don't want to take it lower, work with the breath. Breathing in to come up. Take it slowly. Lots of control. You want a fist size between your knees. Take it out. Bring it all the way back up. One more for me, one more for luck. Extend the legs. Try not to wobble. Pick it all the way back up. Clasp the knees in. Give them a little hug. We're going to rock back. So just roll on the spine again, massage. And we're going to take one more little leg stretch. I don't think we've done this at all, actually, this next one, in any of the classes that we've done. This is a move called Happy Baby. And if you've got kids or had kids or grandchildren, you might be very familiar with this pose. So we're going to come to a stop with your knees into your chest. We're going to part our knees, taking our legs up into the air. Okay, you all with me? Yes. So find a nice gap in the knees. Then we're going to reach our hands through the gap in the middle. Yeah, through the gap in the middle and grab the outside of your feet. Yes, and then we're going to use our arms to pull our legs down towards the body. Feel the stretch. So you might find you need to take your feet nice and wide. Feet should be wider than your shoulders. Yeah, and then I'd like you to apply a little bit of light pressure on the soles of the feet, pulling the knees down towards the body. Happy baby. Awesome job, guys. We're going to hold it here. So feet should be wider than, a little bit wider than the shoulders. You're using your arms to add a little bit of light resistance. Pull the feet down towards the body. Really stretch out the hips. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Then we're going to release that stretch. Hug the arms into the body. We're going to replace our left leg down to the floor, taking a hold on the right knee, pull it in. And then we're going to release the right leg also down to the floor. Relax the head to the floor. Tuck the shoulder blades under. Relax into your final resting pose. Great work today, guys. Relax the feet, relax the toes out to the side of the room, relax the hands down on the floor. Palms should be facing upwards, ready to receive. Relax down into the floor. Nice deep breaths in, find the natural rhythm of the breath. Deep breaths out, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Feel the body relax down into the floor. Feel the ground take the weight of your body relaxing down. You might like to close your eyes. Become aware of the breath coming in through the nose, filling up your abdomen, and breathing out. You might like to imagine you're breathing in white energy. Send it down through the body, out to the fingers, out to the toes. Breathe in lots of white energy to keep you going through the rest of the day. Relax down into the floor. Let the ligaments cool down. Let them find a new shape to cool down into. And when you're ready, we're just going to bring the feeling and the attention back to the body. Wriggle the toes, wriggle the hands. Bring the attention back to the body. And when you're ready, we're going to come to a comfortable seated position again. We're going to reverse the crossing of the legs. So whichever way you were going to go, go the other way. This is all about evening up the hemispheres of the body, like we were talking about earlier in the week. You can use your left hand for things and it will rewire some of your brain. It will. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, collecting the energy together from all of the practice this morning. Press the shoulder blades down into the floor. We're going to grasp that energy, pull it down through heart center, absorbing it for the day ahead. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, everyone. It's been wonderful again. Don't forget, you have got gin with John. It doesn't have to be gin. I think I need to start another one called Coffee with Cath because I'm not a massive drinker. So we might have coffee with Cath as well. But thank you all very much for joining me. It's been lovely. And I'm glad you all got here as well.
Oh, thank you,
Eventually.
Thank you.
Have a good day, guys. I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.